damn records on iTunes. Everybody named Mama's going to be calling. Do you know that right now, statistically now, out of the thousands and thousands of records that are on iTunes that are independent, what we call unsigned artists, the average sales is 500. That's it. 500 records. Doesn't sound like much. Most of us probably got $5 in our pocket or on our credit card. We can go buy 500 of our own downloads, 99 cents. But see, something as easy as that, we're not even doing. We're not even doing. If people actually post their music up on iTunes and get all their friends and family to go on there every week and buy consistently, even 100 records for 10 weeks, that's 1,000 sales. If you actually sell what's called above average sales, I'm not taking any A&R's jobs, but I'm telling a real game here. You can have every label in their mama calling you. What the hell is going on here? That's what happened with Owl City, for those who may have even heard that band. They didn't get any radio airplay. They got a ton of it now because of Universal Public. But all of their sales came from iTunes. They were sought after because of sales. So when you think about it, what is it about in this industry? It's about filling the voids. So that's for those that are interested in trying to get records. I just really told you how you can do it with no radio airplay. If you focus on just selling records on iTunes alone, and you get your number stats up, trust me, they'll be blowing you up completely. iTunes is the only thing you can't buy. You can't buy their front page. Major labels can't even do it. It's completely open, fair game. You have to submit your music for reviews to the editorial department, and they'll put you in what's called a new and noteworthy section, which they're only listing 30 records a week. Think about it, there's thousands of records out here, and you only got 30 slots on that front page to help boost your sales up and things. But if you can sell records on iTunes, I talked to this gentleman here last night. He said he had his record up on CD Baby. He was telling me he got a tour in Japan. I'm like, wow, damn, my group ain't even gone over to Japan. He said, wait a minute. There's more people on CD Baby buying music from around the world than people think. Underestimate. So whatever your goal is, and whatever you're trying to do with your music, that's where you got to start at. And so if your goal is to attract the attention of label executives because one, and let's just say what it is, it's not a record deal, it's an investor you're looking for. So what you're looking for is you're looking for somebody to come in and put some money behind. Really, that's what it is. Not somebody to come in and produce your record. You've already got your record. So if you're looking for that, you want to make sure you develop a strategy that's going to help you obtain just that investor.
One thing I'll elaborate that is initially when you said what was it taking to get a record deal, what was the question?
What would probably be the first step as an artist?
First step, just to go in on what he just said about the iTunes. Yeah, I agree with that 50%. Now, the other 50% is that you have to have an identity. Like, you have to have a basis, even after the sales, and they call you, then what? Do you have something to follow in, like promotions, marketing, to establish the fact that you sold 10,000 copies? I mean, everybody's hip to the 10,000 sales, but after that, what's the basis of that? Is it real? Can I call the radio station? Can I go on your CD? Are they playing music? That's when you got to be able to do it. Like with OJ the Juice, when we got our promotion and marketing money, it was supposed to go to marketing, brand, or extending after that. A lot of things happen when you don't do that. You lose your buzz. When you don't continue to make it rain. But back to your question, the first thing you got to do is identify who you are. That's just bottom line. Who are you? Find who your target is. Your target, like I was talking yesterday, is that you got one bullet in this game. One bullet. When you shoot it, you got to make sure you hit something. A lot of you just go out there, I got 4 albums, I got 3 albums, and you just got to make sure it takes time to identify who you are, what market you're going into, what genre of music, or whatever it is, but it takes time. And then you got to come together with a team. The team's got to be there to understand what the identity is, what your product is, what y'all are selling. Then you got to figure out how we're going to sell it. How we're going to make it different than I'm just this rapper. What makes me different than anybody else? What's the niche? And the reason why I wore this shirt is because when I came up with the concept with OJ, and it was either I'm getting money or make a trap say, hey. What I thought was that when I'm getting money, everybody getting money. From the airport, I'm in a restaurant, I'm anywhere. Now they fought me on this, but now they don't fight me anymore. That's no story. But when you identify what your lead single is going to be or what you're going to be, it has to be across the board to be able to go everywhere. Unless you just want to stay street. That's when I say identify your target. If you want to stay street, you can make a trap say, hey, well, I'm getting money, or break the car down, or jury, whatever. But if you're trying to go all the way around, it's got to be able to go into the mom and pops and the Walmarts and the Targets to say it's a universal song. Now, with OJ's I'm Getting Money, if you look at it, within 3 weeks, we were on the top 100 when I'm Getting Money. After that, we were the only rap video that got played on MTV as far as being an unsigned artist. You know, so you have to make sure you identify your target market, your target audience, and you got to plan and identify your songs and come up with a niche. One way to do it without any money, which we did, like this is another thing, without any money, that's what everybody do. I ain't got no money, how do I do it? You come up with just what I said, and then you go 2 hours out from your market. Just drive 2 hours out, promote. If you get that down, then go 2 hours from there. And 2 hours north, south, east, and west. Between that 2 hour circle, you'll find your target audience. You know, if you want to go speak with it.
Yeah, not the same day, the same thing. To me, by working my way out here in the streets of that's ready down, you first have to start off in the streets. I don't care if you don't do this, you do that, you do this, but it's all on back down to the street. As an artist, the first thing that you need to do is develop a team. You got a picture on your team, you got a routine. Unique. So basically, you have to put together a team. You might have to say, go, be out in the back. I did a lot of that for a lot of artists out here today. So what I do a little artist that interview and he can be broke. And if I listen to the radio, I may join the radio and I build out the ball with the radio, that's what I'm going to do. I have to put money behind it and work with the radio. You can't go to the top and come back to the bottom. You got to start from the bottom to get to the top. So you're going to have to go to the bottom level, which is high school, college. Work at radio. Work whatever you're doing, whatever you're saying. Get an identity or whatever you're doing. Like the Gilway or track or all the rock or that's not, I got all this stuff. So when we get this thing, you start just from the run. And then you start from the run, you go to the next level. This level, they go to the next level. It's like somebody building a house, you're not paying for the house as soon as he starts building. You're going to pay him in installments because of everything that he does. So basically, to sum it all up, you have to go to the bottom and start to the top. To get to the top. So money is the essence. Money is the thing that everybody cannot afford. To me, a lot of people I believe in mixtapes. You see what I'm saying? Me, myself, personally. Because mixtape is co-sign. People, if it wasn't for the DJ, to me, the first person that you have to talk is, of course, your friends. They won't jam it right there. They're going to bring the tester. You got these things I call green hits, digitize. If you can afford to build with money, $300-400, put it out here, and then sites that should be shredded off of every DJ. If you go on the site, the first thing you're going to see the DJ going to say, it's a good record or a bad record. Or it's not cool with this record or not cool with this record. Because those are the target people that you have to go to. My only perspective, what I'm saying is because I do it every day. You see what I'm saying? Radio, of course, everybody needs radio. And, radio just don't play. Like she said, it's not about E.T. or J.X. or Greg Street. I mean, it's about Reggie and the new guys over at Owen High. When you go on to the 9 o'clock and 5 o'clock cable, he's the people that make the decisions on these records. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't have groundwork, say, I want to go take a record. When I first did that number G record, when I first took that to the radio, they looked at me like I'm stupid. They said, I'm not going to play this record. So the program record nowadays, they come to the clubs. So if the record ain't bought in the club, they gonna say, we're not gonna play this because it don't make sense. It looks foolish. So at the end of the day, it's like Easter Bunny come. You got the rankings that has, hollow ranking. I just stick my finger, it's gonna be hollow. So it's the same thing with CD. You have to build that CD. If you go to a band and I'm there, they don't even like me. Me, myself, person. Well, I don't have to deal with it. So the first thing they're gonna do when you go to them, they're gonna research the record before they sign anything. You see what I'm saying? It's because you might have iTunes spins, but the first thing they're gonna say, they're gonna get on trust me, any and all that